Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome to another video essay. Mikasa Ackerman is the kind of character that transcends the labels often given to female leads in action-driven stories. From the start, she's strong, loyal, and capable. Someone who can hold her own on the battlefield. But what makes her truly compelling isn't just her strength. It's how she grows, how she struggles, how she becomes more than what she started as. When we first meet her, Mikasa is almost entirely defined by her loyalty to Eren Yeager. She owes him her life. After the trauma of watching her parents die, Eren becomes her anchor. He's the one who gave her a reason to fight and a reason to live. For a long time, she's his protector, his shadow. Every action she takes, every decision she makes seems to revolve around keeping him safe. To some, that might look like dependence, and well, maybe it was, in a way, but it was more than that. It was about survival, about holding on to the one thing in a brutal world that made her feel human. At first glance, this kind of attachment could have reduced Mikasa to a trope, the female character whose sole purpose is to support the male protagonist, but that's not what happened. Because over time, Mikasa changed. She didn't stay locked in that role forever, and her story wasn't just about Eren. It was about learning who she was without him. It was about escaping that day in that room where her parents died. Her relationship with Eren was complex. She loved him, that much was clear. But as the story of Attack on Titan progressed, Eren changed, and so did the dynamic. When Eren made the decision to wipe out most of the world with the rumbling, Mikasa was faced with a choice. He offered her an escape, a chance for them to run away together, to abandon everything and live in peace. And for a moment, it must have been tempting. After everything they'd been through, after everything she'd sacrificed for him, wouldn't it just be easy to walk away? But Mikasa didn't. She couldn't. She understood better than Eren that love doesn't mean following someone blindly. It doesn't mean letting them destroy the world for their own purposes. So when it came down to it, she chose the Survey Corps. She chose to stay and fight for the greater good, even though it meant fighting against the person she loved most. That was the moment Mikasa broke free from her childhood attachment completely. She made a choice that wasn't about him, it was about her and about the world. She fought for every inch of her strength. She struggled with her emotions, with her identity, with her place in the world. And when it mattered most, she made a choice that defined who she was, not just who she was to Eren. Mikasa's journey isn't just about her relationship with Eren. Her bonds with the other characters, Armin, Jean, Connie, and even Sasha, are just as important. Her friendship with Armin in particular shows a different side of her. With Armin, she's more than just a warrior. She's someone who can be vulnerable, someone who can be supported rather than always doing the supporting. The bond runs deep, and together they navigate the impossible choices that come with fighting for humanity's survival. Even when Eren begins to distance himself, even when he starts down the path of destruction, Mikasa's relationship with Armin grows only stronger. She realizes she's not alone, even without Eren by her side. Her camaraderie with the other recruits also flourishes as the story goes on. Jean, once her rival for leadership, becomes someone she trusts. Connie and Sasha become close friends, and Mikasa learns to lean on them as they face battle after battle. These relationships show that Mikasa isn't just a lone wolf fighting for one person. She's part of a larger family, a team that means as much to her as Eren once did. Even when he's not there, she has them. And that's what makes her evolution so powerful. She grows beyond her initial attachment and finds strength in others, something she couldn't have done at the beginning of the series. She confronts her deepest fears, her love for Eren, and ultimately she becomes someone who can stand on her own without needing to be defined by another person. In the end, Mikasa's role in Attack on Titan is monumental. She's not just there to fight, though she does that better than almost anyone else. She's not just there to love Eren, though that love defines much of her early character in life. She's there to make the hardest decision of all, to kill Eren in order to save the world. That decision, more than anything else, proves her strength. She doesn't do it out of hatred or anger, she does it out of love. The same love that kept her by his side all those years, but now it's a different kind of love, one that understands the cost of letting him continue on his path. Mikasa's growth, her struggles, and her ultimate sacrifice makes her one of the most compelling female leads ever written. She's not just strong, she's complex. She's a warrior, but also a human being, capable of love, pain, and growth. She doesn't just follow the path laid out for her, she forges her own, even when it's filled with heartbreak. In a world where so many female characters are either poorly written or lack depth, Mikasa stands out. She's proof that a powerful female character doesn't have to be perfect or invincible. She just has to be real. And that's what makes Mikasa, in the end, so much greater than the rest. It's been your boy, Supreme Uchiha the God. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe. I'm out! Yeah. Mikasa, when powerful female characters are great.